God of War Part, oh shoot, I don't know, 9? God of War Part 9? Move. I do believe that last episode, let's see, we rescued Freyr from Odin's grip. We killed Heimdall, that annoying piece of butthole shit. And, okay. What else did we do? That was pretty much it. I mean, the notable stuff. I do believe. My camera looked weird. Hold on. It seems like too monotone and gray. Oh, that's why. There we go. Now I've got some color to my skin. Perfect. And you know what? Maybe for the video, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm not going to turn the lights on right now. It's just bright enough outside. Just enough light in my room. Perfect. Gross. This episode of God of War brought to you by Monster Energy. Just kidding. I wish. Unfortunately, I have to pay for this deliciousness like everybody else. I'll just get it for free. I wish I could get it for free. But alas, I cannot. I should at least turn the lights on behind me. The webcam looks very bland right now. Throw it upside down. Oh, jeez. Okay, go ahead and pull this bad boy in. Give me just a second here. Someone left me a voicemail on my business number.
Kratos.
Just kidding. Got a call,
What do you think?
but not a voicemail. Must not have been important. Hold on, Frey. I'm trying to turn the lights on my background on. Just these ones. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Well, now it kind of looks weird. I don't have this light on. Okay. We're just going to have the full setup going. No problem. Good enough? Good enough. All right. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's do it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
There's some really old magic coming up there.
Ask the easy answers that it promises. I know this. Shortcuts always have a price. Atreus, you have carried it. What do you think?
I think it's a chance. At worst, we'll have something Odin wants as leverage. At best, if it really gives us all the answers, then we can make our own path. Nobody has to die.
Grand. Now all we need's a way to Asgard.
I know I've been a burden to you all. I know you've questioned why you even pulled me out of that hole.
He has a way. He
I have
knows.
to. But it's clear now. This is what I'm needed for.
He opens the doorway.
Is my purpose.
His path.
One last time. I will pick up my spear and I will lead us to Asgard.
Excuse me,
Nice.
but if you got a way to Asgard, where's that idea been this whole fucking while?
That's rather a fair question, brother.
You withheld Asgard.
You would have gotten us all killed. And we needed to give Loki time to find his destiny. Here it is. It all led to this.
If we can get inside, I'm going after Odin.
I will not stop you. We can do both.
Spot on, brother. If the mask doesn't give us an out, we'll still have the drop on him.
Works for me.
Let's do it then. And quickly, before he sees us coming.
He does hate surprises.
Slow down, you damn spruce.
How
I
inspirational.
still want to hear the details on this, new way to Asgard you got. Spill it!
It's an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where you going with that mask, Rock? That belongs to the kid. He earned it. All you done was make passable dirt soup.
Brock, it's okay.
No, it ain't. This ain't right. All the pieces ain't welding together true. Like, what's with him calling you Loki anyway? You know that ain't his name. Hey! I'm talking to you! You never shut up! Rock!
All the things.
Odin.
Let go of the boy and face me!
Tell your brother to throw me the mask and you've got a deal.
Stop moving.
Freya?
If he dies,
Now. Wasn't part of the plan, but if he dies, we are square for Heimdall. And honestly, you got a bargain.
I'm not
will
gonna lie, I
shoot
did
you.
not see that
plan
coming.
on that.
So nice spending time with you again.
Freya, please.
Can't be in two places at once, Frig.
Hey!
I don't move, you don't move. Don't do anything you'll regret.
I regret many things. Killing you will not be one of them. Release my son!
I'm in control! Here! Throw me the mask! Now!
Too bad, son. Looks like war after all.
Nice.
Please, you have to save him.
Good old Brock.
You have to. He can't. You can't. Maybe if I go back to the lake.
Stop me. I know what you've done. And I forgive you. But you gotta stop.
What's up with the background?
Let go.
Bro.
This whole time?
So, what do we do now?
Now?
So is Tyr actually alive or dead?
Now we kill Odin.
He's probably
and anyone
actually
who
dead.
gets in our way.
Jeez. Come.
What? Where?
It does not matter.
Where are you going?
We are done.
You can't run away from this, Kratos. Odin won't stop until we stop him. We need you here.
I mean, she's not wrong. You can't just go back to living. Leave.
Father, where are we going?
Oh.
Father, can we? I want to go hunting.
I will follow.
We are with you, Atreus.
That was quick. Normally the portal doesn't show up that fast. And this is all really, really intense. Brock just died.
What do we hunt?
Deer.
Which way we headed, lad?
In the direction of deer.
Oh, bro, that's from the first one.
In the direction of deer.
He's gonna be a good little Kratos once he grows up. Ooh, bro, I know it's gonna happen. Angerboda's gonna show up, and Kratos is gonna be all like, "Who was that?" And then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna figure something out. It's good that the wolves are still alive. It's like the wolves. This is nice
Do you wish
music.
to speak of what happened?
I think I heard something. This way.
He just needs space.
Here. Tracks. They're leading that way.
Atreus, violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects.
We're all feeling its effects.
We're heading the right way.
Gotta go to the right.
There's broken branches over there. Come on.
He's about to turn into another animal.
Seeing it. The knife. Brock. Sindri's face.
Son,
There it is. Elbow up. Accuracy over speed.
Am I aiming? Can I shoot? Oh, there we go.
Why? That was running.
and so are we.
I don't understand.
When an animal is wounded, it must stop the bleeding, or it will die. We have been wounded, and this is a distraction.
So insightful.
It's my fault.
No. No.
We should find Sindri. I have a pretty good idea where he might be.
Lead.
Now we have to backtrack all the way to the portal. That's really annoying, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it okay if we take the sleds? I need to think about what I'm gonna say to him.
Of course.
Everywhere I look, I'm reminded of my mistakes.
Our actions have consequences. To be reminded of them is not punishment.
Feels like it. If I had just...
Seen through a deception that fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict. There is no if, Atreus.
Your father's right. There are things even gods cannot control.
It's Mona. It's Becky.
Alright, dogs, let's go. Yip, yip.
Come.
Come, dogs. Yip, yip. Something to say to my dog anytime I want it to go. I'm gonna say yip, yip. It's time to go. Mush. Onward.
We can take the sled when you're ready.
Do I have to open the gate? What's going on here? Oh, okay, I have to open the gate. I didn't realize that, I thought Atreus was gonna open the gate. We don't want anyone getting into our homestead.
Pierce Temple. That's where we're headed. Mimir, is there a chance that we could bring Brock back? Sindri did it once. Maybe we could figure out a way to do it again.
I'm afraid not, little brother. When a soul missing its fulgia, its direction, like Brock's, leaves its corporeal form, well, it can't reach the Lake of Souls. He's not only dead, he's been denied an afterlife. There's nothing to bring back.
That's
really good.
Atreus, if there was anything we could do, I promise you, we'd be doing it.
I know. It was stupid of me to hurt you in the first place. I miss when the lake was still water. I feel like I want to get on a boat and just sail away from here. From everything.
You cannot sail away from your mistakes. It is impossible to forget them. I have tried.
Aye. They'll follow you no matter where you go, little brother.
If you want to
would know.
sail, do it toward somewhere.
The lift at the end of the bridge should still work. We can get up to the temple that way.
There's gonna be enemies. Enemies gonna pop up and they're gonna ruin the vibe.
Atreus, what makes you so sure Sindri will be here?
It's where he and Brock reunited. Reforging something that broke. He'll be here.
I'm gonna be surprised. I super thought that they were gonna have enemies pop up right there. We're gonna have to fight them to get to the temple. And it was gonna ruin the vibe.
Sindri? Sindri, I'm so sorry.
No. No, I don't want to hear it. You don't know what sorry means.
We're not letting Odin get away with this.
Would that be the Odin you invited into my home?
We were all fooled.
But some of us were bigger fools than others. Aren't we? I gave you everything. My skills. My friendship. My home. My secrets. My treasures. And you just kept taking. And now what have I got? Not even my family. You want sorry? This is what sorry looks like.
What can we do?
We. There is no we. There's only you. No matter what the cost. So what you can do is get the fuck out of my sight.
Come, Atreus.
Bro, this is heavy.
Be more now you wish.
I thought we were his family too.
We were.
Return home and prepare for war. Now there's going to be enemies out here.
Is there?
No. But I know I'll feel better when we brought Odin to justice.
Justice. Justice is not what we seek. It is vengeance. Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
Maybe that's all we have left.
We must return to Freya.
What was with that music?
When we get back,
Something's going on
we
here.
really are going to war.
It has come to that. Yes.
There were like some horns
We were
right there,
back
I
in
thought I heard.
Looking for Tyr. This isn't what I wanted. This wasn't what I meant. Not if it meant losing Brock.
We know, Atreus. We know.
We really took everything from Tyr.
Don't take to heart words said in grief, Atreus. No matter how spot on they feel.
Yeah.
I know we should go see Freya. But I wouldn't mind staying here in Midgard. For a little while.
Aye. A few last adventures to take our minds off the state of, well, everything.
Nope, we're going straight to war. Worry about adventures when the game's over. Interesting that it took us to this portal and not the one back home. I guess it doesn't really matter, but... Yeah, man. I've got adventures in every world. I'm not doing them.
Are we even sure Freya will still be at the house?
Don't see why not. Odin's back door in was also his way out. Without the blasted raven apparently hiding in the broom closet, the house should be secure.
And she will not turn away allies in her vengeance.
Bitter squirrel. Interesting. I don't care about those. Get
Aye,
out of my face.
it's all our vengeance now. And no more fake Tyr to twist our minds around. Oh, what a mockery he made of Tyr's desire for peace. And mine.
What are we gonna see?
You're back. Are you with us? Good. It's time.
Time for what, dare I ask?
Time to unite the realms against Odin once and for all.
Tyr tried to unite the realms. The real Tyr. Everyone loved him. And even he failed.
Then we better not fail, or there will be no one left to try. This is Ragnarok.
And Odin's already heard every blasted plan we have.
Yes, we've lost the element of surprise. More than that, we have only one way to Asgard, and it's not subtle.
Yellow one.
It means we enter from Tyr's temple, here. Asgard's wall is here. Odin's host of Einherjar will hold the space in between.
Which means we need armies of our own.
As many as will answer the call. Numbers Odin won't see coming.
And that's just to reach the wall. To breach the wall, we'll need to find Surtur.
Ratatoskr was able to procure this.
Surtur.
The three of us will go.
Who's Surtur?
I know just where to look.
Splendid.
What is?
Allies,
I know the
then.
name.
Who do we think we can get?
I'll venture to Helheim. Try to recruit the army of the dead.
And I'll return to Alfheim to unite the elves.
Just like that. Unite the elves after centuries of war.
Wow, they really like me in Alfheim.
And you? To Valheim.
Yes, to find Sigrun and muster the free Valkyries.
Midgard has no army.
Nor Niflheim, nor Jotunheim.
That leaves only Svartalfheim.
I'll go to Svartalfheim.
Sindri? Are you sure?
I said I'll go.
So be it. Good luck
I
to
want
us
that
all.
horn back, bro. Yeah. We don't start until Kratos says we start.
Off to Muspelheim to find the last fire giant. I almost envy everyone else's impossible mission.
Surtur. Is that where I'm remembering that from? Was the opening fight in one of the Thor movies, bro? That can't be where I'm remembering this name from. When Thor is fighting... Maybe that is. Bro, that's crazy. I'm remembering a name from a Marvel movie.
You said you know where to look for Surtur.
Yeah. I unlocked the secrets in his shrine when I was in Muspelheim with Thor.
Thor.
Don't worry. You didn't see me go in.
That was not my worry.
Now look. When we find Surtur, we'll have to convince him to combine with his wife, Sinmara.
Combine.
Yeah. When the two of them, join, they'll create an enormous Asgard-destroying monster.
Oh my.
I hope this dude looks epic.
Apologies. I have some doubts regarding negotiations with Rasfelger in Helheim. My thinking is that she may be more amenable to speaking with a member of the, deceased. Mimir, you're needed.
Oh, death is a skill now. I suppose these two can survive a bit without me.
Yeah, we'd be alright.
If you wouldn't mind.
Very well.
Many thanks.
Keep him
We'll
safe.
catch up with you later.
I like his stories.
Hey, I think I can see Surtur's forge in the distance.
Nice.
Surtur's wife. Where is she?
Niflheim, I think.
You know what? I haven't gotten a chest in a while. This is nice.
We might be able to see the force.
Don't talk back to me, Atreus. I'm grabbing loot. Ooh.
Heads up. How about arrows?
You're the one with the arrows, bro.
I wonder if they saw the prophecy and decided to isolate themselves in their home realms to fight it.
Understandable.
Hopefully they'll understand why Ragnarok needs to happen. Hey, that's the other half of the broken moose behind seed we found. We can take it to a Mystic Gateway. Maybe we'll
I
find
hear a
some of
bird.
those combat trials.
Hopefully it's outside. Anytime I've heard one, I've gotten it.
Look, over there. I think the forge might be past this lava fall.
You know this.
A hunch. When I was here before,
I didn't get the
I
bird.
got a pretty good feel for the layout.
Bro. There we go. Not that it gave me much.
We need to be ready for Surtur, in case he doesn't want to help us.
Ready.
Prophecy says he and Sinmara joined, but who knows how they're gonna feel about it now.
You would try to force these primordial beings into submission.
Well, I don't know. We can't win this war without them, right? We gotta be close. I can hear the forge.
Oh, wrong one. Wrong weapon. Watch your back here. Let's see. You got. Can I reach that? Of course I can't. So you got one, and then the other two are down over here. How do I get those, bro? Come on.
Something ahead. Be ready.
No, 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 no. No, no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How do I... How? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. El Stupido. Okay, let's see. We gotta go... Let's put one here. Let's put one here. Let's do one like right there, maybe? Okay, we'll put... Let's go one right there. One right here. One right here. One right here. One right there. And one right there. Did I not get it? Bruh. Okay, so we'll go there. Go here. We'll go here. One. 2. 3. Okay, nice. Okay. And then we got, let's see. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. And then I need a way to set those off. How am I supposed to get that one? I can't. Okay, so there's nowhere. Problem solving time. Maybe like one there. One there. That's not gonna work. How am I supposed to get this one? I'm generally stumped. I don't know. It doesn't even reach that one. So the nearest spot over here I could reach is right here. Ooh, bro, I'm stumped. Maybe I have to skip this. That's tough. Ooh. That's a tough one. Maybe I skip it. Kind of stumped by that one.
It's a phantom. Thank God! Try hitting it when it glows. We gotta take out these frames. Try hitting it when it glows. Towards we! Hurry! Outcome! Towards we! Hurry!
There it is. Nice.
Nice job. I'm really sweaty.
Let us find Surtur.
Yeah, let's go find Surtur. Not going that way. All right.
Through the broken gate. I think we're close. That's gotta be him.
We will ask.
Where? Where are we going? Oh, here we go. I hear a bird. Oh, where did I hear it? Doesn't matter.
Hello? Surtur? Well, either it isn't him, or he's ignoring us. Come on.
Bro, it's like right up there. What's happening here? My controller die? What's going on? My controller disconnected. What? Okay. It's up here somewhere, bro. It's like right in this doorway. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to see it until, you know, probably after this.
Hello?
We seek a fire giant.
Go away.
Hey.
What just happened? Hey, that
We
wasn't...
deal with these first.
Draugr, on the left! Left side!
Come on, I'm ready.
Another one?
Focus! He is the guardian of this realm. It is his right to defend it.
Hey, start! That's the chance!
Come on!
Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Incoming! Hey, just start! Now's your chance!
No, that's not what I wanted. No, stop. I don't want to waste it. What's going on, bro?
One more to go!
I wanted to R3 that guy. I didn't want to waste my Spartan rage.
That is Surtur. He's got a lot to answer for.
As you said, we need him.
Bro, this bird needs to stop. I can't see it and it's really annoying. Alright, bro. We're back.
I won't help you.
Who are you?
Who you seek, and what's left of him.
Why won't you help us?
I don't want to.
Elaborate.
Bro, he's got a beard too.
We'll die.
Right. Because you've got so much to live for.
He makes
Not
a sword.
me. Her.
So what's the point of all this? You keep separate from Sinmara just so you can sit here and wait to die? At least if you joined with her, you'd be together again.
We are together.
Who was that?
Got her heart. She's got mine. It's not much, but it's enough.
Who does
But you're
that
not-
voice? That voice is familiar, bro. Chris Browning? Maybe I don't know who this is. Maybe I don't know. Never mind.
Have you ever been in love? It's pretty good.
And Odin will succeed. And all realms save Asgard will fall.
Yeah, he must die. It's true. But I won't sacrifice her any more than you would him. Sorry.
Come.
Wait. Those blades. May I see them? Yeah, there's primordial fire in those.
They are not of these lands.
Shouldn't matter. Yeah, that could work.
What could?
Put those in here, and I'll become your monster. But I don't want her involved at all.
But the prophecy says you two have to combine. Sure this'll work?
What have I got to live for?
That's kind of mean. He had it coming though.
Not here. Follow me.
Interesting.
Where do we go?
Spark of the world.
Which is...
Place where Niflheim and Muspelheim meet. Where the first realms came into existence. You won't be able to get through this, huh?
Nice trick there, buddy.
Starter?
Still me. Better than walking.
What awaits us at this spark of the world?
Magic, primordial stuff. With that and your blades and my heart, we'll be good. I'll get big. Smash stuff. You'll like it.
But what'll happen when you change?
Dunno. Won't be me anymore.
But how will you, or, future new you, know when to attack Asgard?
You got the horn, right?
Yeah?
Then we're good.
Sorter, were you at the beginning of everything?
Yeah.
What was it like?
loud.
So, here it is. The spark of the world.
So what, we just go
Whoa,
inside of...
This is beautiful.
I'll meet you across.
This feels too easy.
Bro.
Odin knows we have Gjallarhorn. He knows you have the mask. After killing Brock, he knows we would seek Surtur to start this war.
But what other choice do we have?
None. He knows that too.
Bro, this is so cool. But like, so are we under the realm? How did we get here just from walking down a cave? This is awesome, dude. This is so cool.
This is it.
What about Sinmara? Should we at least tell her?
No. It'd hurt her too much.
More than not knowing what happened to you?
Sometimes loving someone is about choosing the lesser pain.
That doesn't make any sense.
Promise you'll stay away from her.
You have our word.
Sorter, is stabbing you with the blade's gonna be enough to create this new you?
Sinmara's heart is cold. So beautifully cold. Your dad's now got my fire in those blades. If enough of me and the spark's fire go into enough of her, it should work.
Okay.
Come here.
Before we start anything, I want to look around a minute. This is awesome. Why can't Surtur tell us about the rift? If he was there from the beginning, he should be able to tell us about that green rift.
Blades. Move! This'll hurt.
Now, for the really painful part. My fire, her heart. Combine them, you get Ragnarok. It's time.
I wouldn't be standing too
How
close
long
to
do you
the
think
edge,
this is
bro.
gonna take?
Valkyries? Yep.
Valkyrie!
Odin must have said that!
Seems like it's good of a time as any to use this, right?
No attack!
Where'd they go? What? Jacked up.
We could really use a hand right now.
What? He distracted me.
Mother, help me!
I need to practice my blocking.
Incoming! Right side!
No, I'll take it. No way.
Get away from me!
Oh, I missed it. I was itching my armpit. This is pretty epic. That's a thumbnail if I've ever seen one, bro. Oh, man.
Did it work? Sorter! Are you there?
I doubt he's our friend anymore. I wouldn't,
Father! Over here! Whoa! Will you help us attack Asgard? Great!
So Ragnarok's
Hear
a
that?
person.
All we have to do is call him with Gjallarhorn when we're ready.
Okay.
Let's head back to Muspelheim. We can take the Mystic Gateway back from there. It worked. I can't believe it. We've got Ragnarok on our side. Sorter's plan just worked. I mean, the Valkyries were a small setback, but I bet we've got Odin worried now. He knows we're coming for him. Think about it. We're gonna show up to Asgard, and Ragnarok's gonna come in and wreck everything. Odin won't stand a chance. We're gonna win. Groa was right.
Groa failed to predict what we would sacrifice in return.
Maybe she could only see the big stuff. This is gonna work, right?
It must.
I think he's being a little overconfident. Like Kratos said. This is too easy.
Ragnarok's strength grows.
Hey, check out that cliff. Earthquake must have shook this place up enough to make a ledge.
More of Odin's forces!
Got it! Stop restarted! Got him! Left side!
Oof. Dude, this guy doesn't stand a chance.
There will be more.
We gotta get out of here.
Of course there's gonna be more. Where are we going? Oh, that's right, the ledge.
So, you fought in a lot of wars, right? You've never had anything like Ragnarok on your side?
I have. And the creature does not guarantee our victory.
Right.
Is he talking about Ares? He gotta be talking about Ares, right? Who else would he be talking about?
Another earthquake. This whole place is gonna fall apart if those keep happening.
More bad guys, yay!
More Ragnarök! Behind!
How does it feel now? You got every one of my cooldowns, bro.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that. Right side!
I need to start blocking more. Just tanking everything. It's eating away at my health. Let me respond to this real quick. Easy peasy. Was there another path?
The Einherjar aren't gonna stop attacking anytime soon. We need to get back.
Yeah, there was this thing I couldn't figure out. Oh well. We will leave it. I don't need it. I want it, but I don't need it. Come on, boy.
You're quiet. I mean, you're always quiet, but this feels different.
I had hoped my days of ceaseless battles were over. I had hoped to never see my son go to war.
Sigil arrows can break through their shields! These guys just don't give up!
Ragnarok is here! They know what that means for Asgard!
We need to leave before anything else shows up. The gate is just through this crack in the rocks when you're ready.
Anything else out here? There's this. Alright, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready, Freddy. Bird?
Father,
Bird.
I know we're doing the right thing. Ragnarok has to happen.
The price we and others paid for this war is high. It will only get higher.
It'll be worth it.
Has he forgotten that like Kratos is supposed to die?
Brothers, how did it go? And yes, my usefulness to a certain Vanir numpty did run out.
Ragnarok awaits our call.
As do the armies of hell. Thanks mostly to me. It seems war is upon us at last.
War is upon us at last.
Where to now, brother? We've some time before we're expected at the temple.
This could be our last chance, Father. Is there anything you want to finish up?
No. No. No, I think I just want to continue with the story.
Well, this is it then. The beginning of the end.
The end for Odin. And after that, a new beginning for the rest of us.
Atreus,
I know. I'm just looking forward to seeing all the realms finally standing up to him. Elves and dwarves and hell itself.
you are so certain they will unite.
They have to. After
they don't.
everything they've been through. They have to. Don't they?
Portal? There we go.
Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know, while we still can.
Nope.
Freya and the others are still making preparations for the attack, so there's time.
Nope. I think the game really, really wants me to go do some other stuff. But I don't really want to. I can do all that stuff later. Right?
Brother, about the oracles of your lands, would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first. But in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once, I sought the Oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. Therefore, she helped me.
Where am I going?
To undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I suppose we're in fine company at that.
Okay. Ready when you are.
I'm ready.
All the armies are probably gathered in their home realms, waiting for when we blow Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them.
When all the realm towers open at once, we'll see plenty, lad. Odin won't believe what's coming for him.
No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Wow. The Valkyries look different.
Welcome back. Hildisvini informed me of your success. We've been planning accordingly.
Well, what would Ragnarok be without Ragnarok?
Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries.
Better than that. They are reborn. Corporeal and uncorrupted, thanks to no small amount of Vanir magic. They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
And your brother.
He came through. The elves called a truce to unite against Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air, and with Hell's army for a vanguard.
What about Sindri? Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him. But there's time yet. And I think we have what we need to clear a path for the Ragnarok beast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all? Secret. It's good to see you so... alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met. I'm glad you're safe. My queen, the Shield Maidens will be divided among the forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos, Atreus,
She's got cool wings.
Mimir, please excuse me.
Oh. Good night, then.
Freya, have you determined our path out of Asgard?
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
And if they are not?
Then we all know what we signed up for. Our plan is only missing one thing. A leader.
That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before.
I held his invading army to a stalemate. This is our invasion, a siege on his terrain. I want our most experienced wartime general in the field. I don't care about the honors, I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Freya.
I know what I'm asking. Just... sleep on it? Here we are. Kratos, your tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Mine?
It's such a
A
small
young
tent.
warrior needs his own space, don't you think?
I do. Wow. Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
There's a chest over here I have to go grab. Excuse me. Shoot, at this rate, we're gonna... There we go. Get some rest. I'm going to rest.
Excuse me.
Ugh.
May I have a moment with Mimir? I don't know what tomorrow brings, but
They're
if
romantic.
tonight is our last night, I'd like to spend it feeling something besides hate. Will you tell me one last silly story?
There's nothing I'd like more. Except perhaps a dance. Though I may have lost a step. Due respect, love. I don't tell silly stories.
You only tell silly stories when
I can never argue with you.
Good old Mimir. How nice. She even put in nails for us. They always make such a big deal out of him going to sleep. Kind of weird. Think he's gonna have dreams about, oh shoot, what's her face? Faye?
Can I sleep here tonight?
I don't think I'd be able to sleep. I'm gonna be honest. I know they're probably tired, but like the ground has got to be so cold. There's no way that that's warm, even in the slightest.
You must quiet your mind.
I can't.
Then I will tell you a story.
If I fall asleep, promise you'll finish it tomorrow?
Of course. Now, close your eyes.
Time for a Kratos story. Bedtime story from Kratos.
There was an old man who chopped wood for his village. Every evening he bore the logs on his back and delivered them to his people. But the logs were heavy, and he grew weaker as time went. And one day, he threw down the logs as he could no longer bear their weight. And he called for death to come to him. And when death arrived,
Isn't that the story from the first one? I remember them talking about death, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting things mixed up. It's nice when Kratos shows a little bit of emotion.
He's the only one who ever got my highbrow sense of humor. Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in men, of course.
She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people.
She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
Does my request upset you? Death is a natural part of life, my love. I wish only to be prepared for when my time comes. We mortals must do such things. I am glad to have you prepare with me.
Does the game ever say how she died? I don't remember.
Are you quiet?
I have nothing to say.
Well, say something. I enjoy hearing your voice.
The funeral pyre. I would have chosen different.
Oh?
That's weird. I think that's the first time I've needed to use the touchpad since... Oh shoot, I don't remember the last time. It's been years, at least, since I've needed to use this touchpad for anything.
In my land, we entomb our loved ones.
You would have me trapped in the ground for eternity.
I would have you close to me.
How touching. My rotting corpse would bring you such comfort. You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes. But not on purpose.
I want to see what's in this bucket.
You prepare for a distant future. There is much time ahead of us.
I wish to better a future that will exist without me, whenever that day comes. For you, and for our son. We will always walk together, Kratos. You will always be a part of me. I will always be a part of you.
And when you are gone, that part of me dies as well. You feel your absence.
Culmination of love is grief. And yet we love, despite the inevitable. We open our hearts to it.
Why was his ear glowing pink? And then it just went away.
When the pyre is spent, and you have gathered my ashes, spread them from the highest peak in all the realms. You will do this for me. To grieve deeply is to have loved fully. Open your heart to the world as you have opened it to me, and you will find every reason to keep living in it.
What's going on?
It is time.
It's time to go to war. He didn't finish his story, though.
I'll meet you outside, Father. Sir.
Don't forget the horn. The horn. There it is. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Fly into battle with you one more time, my queen.
Me too. But not as your queen. As sisters. Are you ready?
Yes. I will be your general.
It will be an honor to fight alongside you, General.
Aye, brother. I'll be right by your side.
Literally. LOL.
So, warrior,
To the temple.
Alright, we're gonna save here. And this is where I'm going to end the episode. The next episode, I'm assuming, as long as there's nothing else, is going to be fight.